I spent years not understanding why life kept giving me the same thing. Different people, different circumstances, same pain, same patterns, same feeling that something was fundamentally wrong. But I could not name it. I could not find it. I could not shift it. I tried everything, the books, the conversations, the fresh starts. And still, there it was, the same thread running through everything until the pain got so deep, it broke me open. And I realized the constant factor in all of this pain and unhappiness was me. And instead of closing down, I got curious. I explored. I invested in myself, different beliefs, different practices, different ways of understanding what I was actually carrying. And when I finally opened up to the possibility that there was more, the universe met me there. What I found changed everything from the inside out. I started this journey in 2012, working with gurus, mentors, life coaches, and energy healers to help me unlearn repeating patterns and conditioning to become a work in progress, with the goal of evolving into the best version of myself I could be, so that I could show up in the world in the way I wanted the world to show up for me. It was brutal at times and extremely uncomfortable. But as the changes on the inside started to reflect on the outside in how the world showed up for me, I knew I was onto something. I outgrew the energy healers and life coaches I was working with, learning all I could learn from them, and began building this craft for myself, drawing from more advanced teachings so I could learn to bend energy, to alchemize what no longer served me, and consciously create my best life. Over 14 years of lived experience and learning, I have refined and shaped this into the Bawn method of energy bending, a body of work I now use to teach, guide, and work with people like you who are ready to invest in deep transformation and self-development. Let me piece the puzzle together for you, because there is science behind all of this. One of the world's leading trauma researchers proved that unhealed patterns do not just live in the mind, they live in the body, in the nervous system, in the cells. He called it the body keeps the score. The patterns you keep repeating, the heaviness you carry, the weight that will not shift is stored physically in the body, and it can be reached. Research also shows that ancestral trauma, what your parents, grandparents, and those before them carried, can be biologically transmitted to you. The weight you are carrying may not even be entirely yours. And neuroscience has proven that when you acknowledge and name what you are feeling, when you actually say the words, your brain's alarm system calms down, the loop breaks, and the energy becomes something you can work with. This is not just spiritual. This is how human beings are actually built. I am Victoria Bawn Stephen, and I created this channel to equip you with the tools and skills to work with all of it using the Bawn method of energy bending, not just to hold space or to channel for you, but to teach you how to bend your own energy so the shift actually holds. Working with the energy at every level, the subconscious mind, because your patterns are running beneath your awareness, your nervous system, because the body holds what the mind cannot yet process, the emotional body, because feeling is the language of energy, the ancestral field, because some of what you carry was never yours to begin with. Here's what I want you to understand. You have an inner world, a place within you that holds everything, every experience, every trauma, every emotion your body has ever recorded. not just in your memory, but at a cellular level. Your body has been keeping a score, a record of everything that has ever happened to you, everything your ancestors carried and passed down through the bloodline, and everything your soul has carried across previous lifetimes. Through visualization and storytelling, I can take you there, not as a concept, but as a living, breathing experience of your own inner landscape, where space and time bend, where the energies that were imprinted in you can be met, worked with, and transformed. This is my gift and skill, to hold space safely, to help you learn how to work with your energy and to guide you through visualizations that support you in transforming your life from the inside out. So you never have to go into those depths alone. So the patterns that were written at every level of your being that no longer serve you can finally be rewritten. And the imagination is how we access and work with your inner world, your energy. Because if you cannot imagine a better life for yourself, how can you create it? Neuroscience shows that visualization, truly feeling and seeing a different reality, activates the same neural pathways as lived experience, which means you can begin to create a new life from the inside before it exists on the outside, working layer by layer with your energy, healing the root cause, clearing what no longer serves you, and making space for the new to enter and ground so that it can manifest. And in creating the life you want, you may also need to become the version of you who can hold it, shedding the version shaped by conditioning and patterns imprinted on you from childhood or at a cellular level from your ancestors or past lives, so that you can live your best life. If you know something is wrong but cannot name it yet, and you are ready, truly ready to do the work, then this community is for you. Subscribe, stay, like, and share. Build this with me. What we create here, we create together. Much love.